Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Guru Marunong, makinig, matuto at maging marunong. So our topic for today is all about Boyle's law. So what is Boyle's law? Boyle's law is a volume-pressure relationship. So let me show you an animation or description about the Boyle's law. As you can see in this container, we have gas particles. Here are the gas particles. So in this container, the volume is high. We have a high volume and low pressure. So if you want to learn about gases and kinematic molecular theory, click on the description down below. So as we apply force to compress the gas particles, what do you think happened? So the volume decreases while the pressure increases. So that is the whole concept of the Boyle's law. As volume decreases, the pressure increases, or vice versa. As pressure increases, the volume decreases. So Boyle's law. So Boyle's law is a law stating that pressure of a given mass of an ideal gas is inversely proportional to its volume at a constant temperature. So when we say inversely proportional, sabi daw dito sa Boyle's law, yung pressure at yung volume is inversely proportional. So pag ating inversely proportional, as one increases, the other one will decrease, and vice versa. As one decreases, the other one will increase. So here is the formula we're going to use in solving problem in Boyle's law. So we have P1 or pressure 1 times V1 volume 1 and P2 pressure 2 and V2 volume 2. Here are some examples of problems. So freon in an air conditioning unit has a volume of 0.30 liters. It is allowed to function in a room where the pressure is about 628 millimeter mercury. Assuming that the temperature is in constant state, find the final pressure of freon when its volume increased to 0.95. So what is asked in this problem? So find the final pressure, or we have to find the pressure 2. So first, let's have the given. The pressure 2 is question mark. Let's have the given. So pressure 1 is 628 mmHg, then volume 1 is 0.30 liters, volume 2 is 0.95 liters. Thus, what is asked is pressure 2. So by using the formula, P1 times V1 is equal to P2 times P2. So paano natin kukunin yung P2? So first, para natin makuha yun, i-derive muna natin the formula. So i-divide natin both side by V2 para makancel natin yung V2 at ang matira is yung P2. V2. So we have the formula here. P2 is equal to P1 times V1 over V2. So let's substitute. So P2 is equal to, so the value of our P1 is in the given 628 mmHg. So 628 mmHg times the V1, which is 0.30 0.30 liters over our V2, which is 0.95 liters. So first, by using the PEMDAS, we use parentheses first or multiply. So 628 times 0.30 equal to 188.4. 0.4 mmHg. Don't forget the unit, liter, over 0.95 liter. So let's divide this. 188.4 divide 0.95 is 198.32. 198 198.32. So cancel like terms. HG. So our final answer is 198.32 mmHg. So another example problem. A sample of gas occupies a volume of 350 milliliter under a pressure of 0.75 atm. If the temperature is held constant, what volume will the sample occupy under 1 atm of pressure? So let's see what is asking this problem. So we have the V1, volume 1, pressure 1, and pressure 2. So nawawala dito is the volume 2. That is the ask. So let's see the given. So our P1 is 0.75 atm. Our P2 is 1 atm. And our V1 is 350 milliliters. So tama nga yung sagot natin. The ask is the V2. So let's use the formula again. P1 times V2. V1 is equal to P2 times V2. So since V2 naman ang hanapin natin, yung P2 naman ang i-divide natin. Divide both sides by P2 para mawala yung P2 sa taas. So cancel. So we have the formula V2 is equal to P1 times V1 over P2. So let's substitute. So V2 is equal to our volume 2 is equal to what is our pressure 1. Pressure 1 is 0.75, 0.75 atm. Times multiplied by 1, V1, which is 350 milliliters. 350 milliliters over our P2 is 1 atm. So PEMDAS again. Let's multiply first. So 0.7 55 times 350 equal to 262. 262 ATM over 1 ATM. So divide it, cancel ATM. So we have 262 milliliters. So that is our volume 2 and our final answer. So that is all for today. Thank you for listening. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And let's have a quiz. So I will give you a minute to pause this video and answer the quiz. As volume increases, the pressure blank. And a sample of gas occupies a volume of 10 milliliters under a pressure of 0.05 atm. If the temperature held constant, what volume will the sample occupy under 0.50 atm of pressure? So I will give you a minute to pause this video and hit that like button and solve the problem and the question. Okay, let's see what's the answer. As the volume increases, the pressure decreases. As I said, in the Boyle's law, the pressure and volume are inversely proportional. So a sample of gas occupies a volume of 10 milliliters under a pressure of 0.05 atm. If the temperature is held constant, what volume will the sample occupy under 0.50 atm of pressure? So the answer is 0.0025 milliliters. So that is all. Thank you for listening. Once again, this is Guru Marunong, makinig, matuto at maging marunong. Goodbye.